How you doing, everyone? It's Kevin. I'm back with another video. Today I am picking some wine berries. They're actually a raspberry. They call them a wine berry. I did a little bit of research on these berries, and they call them a wine berry. They were actually brung over here from another country. I do believe, now this is what I'm told, that they were brought over here from another country so they could mix with our raspberries. And well, guess what? They didn't mix. They just came over. They got them over here and they're starting to grow. And there's a little story to these wine berries in my area. Anyhow, I've only seen these on 2 roads in my whole entire area. I've only seen them on 2 roads. And it was said that there was a guy that had bought some of these for his wife, and they would can these berries. Well, he had a girlfriend too, and he gave her some too. So where his girlfriend lived and where his wife lived, there's these wine berries, and that's the only places I've ever seen them. So I'm going to show you what the wine berry looks like. And I'm actually not eating these berries. I have never really made anything out of them. I'm sure they would make good wine, but what I do is I'm picking these berries and I'm using them for seed, and I plant them on my property. So whatever berries I get, I'll take them and I'll use the seed from them and put them on my property so we can spread these berries, and then maybe one day we can make us some wine. You never know. So I'll show you what they look like. Okay, that's the wine berry. I think somebody's been in here picking. They're a real nice looking berry, but when they're young, there's what they look like right there. That one there is a new one there. And they kind of just fuzzy, and they end up coming out a real nice looking berry. Now, I just ate that one there, and they're a little bit, they're not really sour. Maybe they're more tart than they are sour. I don't know. They just got a weird taste to them. And if you look at the briar, look at the briars. And these things are full of briars. I don't know if them are hairs or briars on there, but I sure don't want to mess with them. They look like a bunch of little briars on them. That's the stem, and that's the leaf. And they're all over the place down here, but I've never seen them anywhere other than here. Some of them get actually pretty nice size. Now, for the last 3 years, I've been picking these berries, and I've just been using them as seed, and I haven't found one plant that came up yet. So I'm going to keep doing it. I'm not sure if I even know how. What I do is I just take the berries and squish them up, and then I just kind of sprinkle them around. Hopefully some of them would take hold. What's weird about these berries, when you touch them, they're real sticky. The whole plant is sticky when you touch them. I didn't actually know what these berries were. They're not really sweet. They actually taste like wine. Seriously, they taste like wine. Now, when I'm picking these, I try not to pick them from just one plant. I'll go to this patch. There's patches all down through here, and I'll go to each patch and pick some. I'm not sure if there's a male and a female on these plants or how they work, but I'm just picking them from all over, not just one area. Here's a real good example of what they look like before they get berries on them. That's what they look like. These haven't came out in the berries, and then they'll bloom into berries. You see there. It's kind of hard to pick and video all at the same time. Something's been down in here, because a lot of these are smashed over, and there's only a few missing, so I don't think somebody's been picking them. It's just, I don't know if bears eat these or not. I'm sure they like berries, so they might have been down in here smashing the plants down, because they don't care. They're just here to eat. So I'm not sure what's knocking them down. Well, look at some of them berries. Look how nice them are. It's a beautiful plant. Beautiful berries. I'd like to make something out of them one day, if I could ever get enough of them. That's why I keep planting the plants. I keep planting them. Hopefully one day I'll have a lot of these growing on my property, and I'll be able to go and pick them with my grandkids or whatever. Yeah, look, something's been laying down in there, because look, all the berries are smashed down and they're not eating there, but there's a lot of them missing. So I'll give you guys another look at the plant itself. This is the briar bush, and you can tell by the furry stem. It's got briars. I don't know, it looks like furry. It just looks furry. So that's the stem. Here's a little piece of the stem. See all the little briar jaggerty things on them. So hopefully you guys will be able to find them. Okay, it's just been a few minutes, and look at them berries. Look at that. Look how beautiful them berries are. They're nice looking berries. So I got a few in here. I'm going to use these as for seed. I'll take them up on my property and use them as seed. Now, I'm sure there's somebody out there that knows more about these berries than I do. And I want to get them to grow on my property. So what I've been doing is just kind of squishing them up. And I had let some of them dry out on a paper towel and planted. I even put the whole paper towel and buried the paper towel. I've just strewed loose berries out all over the place. I haven't dug up a root yet. And I thought maybe I needed a pretty long piece of that root. I don't know exactly how much I'm supposed to dig up in order to get a root, so I could dig a couple plants and put them there to see if they would grow. So if you guys have more information on this than what I'm giving you, if you could post it, I would be happy to hear anything you got to say. Knowledge is very important to me, so knowing what I'm doing is important. So if you could leave me a message or something, I'd really appreciate it. If you know more about these berries than I do, leave me a message. I'd like to tell everybody thanks for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment if you'd like. Till next time.